I love black beans and I love burgers, and today we're turning low sodium canned black beans into an easy vegetarian burger that's high in protein and fiber and low in fat. It's a delicious alternative to beef. We're going to go Southwest Mex-Tex with the flavor. Let's get prepping. I'm just going to mash them up. The genius thing about this is we're not looking for a smooth texture. We want it to be kind of like a chunky hummus, and we want to leave some whole. I'm going to put in the onion and the egg. We're using the eggs for a binder. If you wanted to make these vegan, you could possibly use some silken tofu instead. Just smush it up. Now it's got a bit more liquid in it. Jalapeno, corn. Now in go the breadcrumbs. These will bind with the egg. See how it's thickening up already. Cilantro and the spices. The ground cumin. Oh, that smells so good. And a little bit of cayenne. Oh boy. Smells so good. Now last but not least, I'm going to put in a little bit of oil. We're going to use most of it to cook them, but just a little. Turn the pan on. This is a non-stick pan, and honestly it's much better to do them with these patties with a non-stick pan. I'm just going to put in some olive oil. What's important with olive oil is that it should never ever smoke, because olive oil is a really good fat, but once it starts to smoke it kind of turns into an unhealthy fat, which is a shame. I'm going to use a half cup. We should have about 4 in this mix that we did. I'm just going to do 2 to start out with, because I want room to flip the burgers, because these are not like beef, you know, they're a little bit more fragile. So there we go, good and sizzly. So now all we have to do is kind of wait for these about 5 minutes for these to get good crunchy on the bottom, and then we're going to flip them. Breadcrumbs and corn are grain, and with the beans they make complete protein in our burgers, making them a perfect vegetarian dinner. There we go. Wow. See how meaty they look? Now these are going to need to cook another 5 to 7 minutes, so they're cooked through the middle and the other side is all crunchy just like this one is. These look great. I'm just going to flip them. Ooh, perfect. Now it's time to put them into a nice whole wheat bun, and I think it would be great to just toast the bun a little bit on the pan before we build them up. And these are gorgeous whole wheat, so I'm going to put them cut side down. This won't take but a moment. What we have here are some really basic toppings. We have the classic tomato and green lettuce, but we also have my personal favorite, which is some Greek yogurt beaten with a little bit of chipotle, which is spicy hot and a great sub for mayonnaise, and some mashed avocado, and that's what I'm going to be having on mine. Let's see. Oh, perfect. Let's do the classic. Now for mine. This is the only way my husband eats yogurt, by the way. The avocado on top of here. Perfect. And here we have it. Mex-Tex and classic style. Black bean burgers.